Hello guys, welcome to our first podcast episode of All We Can Say. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Nick.
We've been waiting to do this podcast for a really long time and we haven't really had the place. I used to live at home, now I'm in a dorm and we have the area for it. So what better time than now? I sound a little congested today because I'm a little bit sick. I've had a sickness going on for 3 weeks. We don't know if it's allergies.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is. But I think we should start off just giving a little background about ourselves, our friendship, and how we met. So me and Nick met in high school.
High school. Freshman year?
Freshman year,
Freshman
right?
year.
Back then we were losers. I don't know what more to say. We were in the computer shop.
Yeah.
And we were gamers.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I don't know, should we admit that?
No, we'll cut that out.
Okay, cut that out. So we were gamers.
We were really popular.
We were really popular. We had a lot of friends.
And yeah.
Socialites.
Kind of
if you
parties
will.
every weekend.
We just went to too many parties and we met each other at a party.
Yeah. It's kind of how it.
I think that's how it went.
That happened.
So we knew each other all the way back from freshman year of high school. We were gamers.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And the rest is kind of history.
And that's how we ended up becoming friends.
Yeah. How long has it been?
Too long. No, how long?
7?
7 years?
8?
8.
8.
8. 8. 8 years, I guess. I feel it hasn't felt that long. I know it's been a while, but I feel it hasn't been that amount of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a couple of years, maybe 3, 4. But I feel all my friendships last that long. They're all super long friendships, and it's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Closest friendships I've ever had, and we're just too funny. So we wanted to start this podcast. We don't really do this that often. I have a little YouTube channel, but it's not like 200 subscribers, nothing crazy. And Nick's never been.
I don't do this.
I don't.
I don't do this.
So this is our first go ahead. This first episode might be a little awkward. It might be a little, we just gotta work out the kinks. This is our little set in the background. We're gonna still decorate it. We kind of just started off with this little basic setup and then we're gonna go from there and figure it out. We have this little Arcadia Road,
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey vibes.
Love
and
Lana.
This little, whatever that is. It's a little picture.
A boat.
A boat.
We don't really. We like boats.
We do. We don't go on boats.
We don't go
Why
on
are you
boats.
lying? We're already starting off with a good lie there, right at the start. No, do you want to know what my good podcast topic was?
Okay.
I'm quitting cigs.
Yeah.
In high school, I might have been a loser, but since then, I feel I've been getting out of my shell, especially in college now, I feel I'm more social, I like to get out there, and I drink a lot on the weekends. But a little problem that I have is that I just like a little drunk cig. I just like a little cigarette. Give me that nicotine, give me a little vape sometimes, but I feel I need to quit it. That might be why my voice is disgusting like this.
Really?
Do you think?
So? I was thinking about starting it. So it's really awkward.
Nick is a little bit of a, should we say? A little bit of a...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, never mind, not a single...
I like weed.
He does. We need a whole episode just dedicated to weed.
Yeah.
Not this episode though. This is
bitch.
Oh. He needs a full hour. He needs a couple of hours. Let us know if you guys want to see that episode. Yeah. But I just think recently, I've just been I need to quit cigarettes. Cigarettes are not my thing. They are though. They very much are. A little drunk ciggy is what I need sometimes, but I feel it's gonna kill me in the long run. Make me ugly.
How?
I already feel it
What
setting
do
in my voice. Do you think that's it?
Bitch, how many cigarettes have you had? 4?
No, every time I go out, at least one cig.
How many times have you gone out and had a cig?
More than 10, probably.
So should we...
it used to be
should we keep the podcast going or cut to the intervention?
True, me and the rehab, the cig rehab. No, but it used to be a cute thing where I was once in a while, I'd get drunk, but now it's every single time I get drunk, I'm looking for a little vape, I'm looking for a little cig around, I feel I need it. Do you think I should quit that, or?
No, I think it's kind of coquette.
It's kind of coquette, that's what I'm saying. That's the one reason why I'm
it's a little pussy for
yeah,
the audience at home.
But you know what is bad? And my best friend M, you guys might see her in an episode. She might come on once.
Yeah.
Like later down the line, once we get a little flow going,
Special
she gets
guest.
mad at me because we'll be walking on the street and I'll see a random man and I'll just go up and be like, hey, can I smoke that cig? So that's bad. Like, I know that's bad, but to be fair, he was attractive.
Well then, what's
And
bad
like,
about it?
I know, like,
What's
I
bad
was
about it? I'm not
like a little
understanding.
attractive man. Like, I just need that. But I feel like just grabbing cigs from random people, if they could have anything, I should probably not do that anymore.
I feel like that's like where like the adventure of life comes in.
Right.
Like I feel like that's where life gets its
Like,
spice.
I get a little herpes.
Yeah,
What's wrong
yeah.
with that?
You get a little disease. You gotta go to the
Why'd you
clinic.
look down? I do not have any of that. Let me just preference, just in case.
Undiagnosed. Not yet found.
Yeah, true. It could be like, it really could
Dormant
be.
herpes? Like herpes lying dormant?
Honestly, could be true. What did I do that I was
From a
like-
cigarette.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why.
No, because it's true. Like, isn't that true? Like, if you make out with somebody, you can get like herpes. I don't even know how that works.
What?
You can get herpes if you make out with someone.
No.
No.
Wait. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, give me that cig then.
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't be the grossest thing I've done. This one time, I went to like a little bar, and it was like disgusting. Like, picture the scene. Like, it's like a small, not a small town, because we don't live in a small town, but it was like a dingy like dive bar, and like it was just disgusting. And the floors were like plastered with like beer and alcohol, and I had like this little, what do you call it, Jello shot, and it fell on the floor, and I
Oh.
fully ate it off the floor. Yeah, and for like a month I did not want to tell anybody because I was like, I might catch something. I need to figure that out first before I can tell this story. Like,
I didn't even know about that.
did I not tell you that?
No.
Oh, I feel like I did, but yeah. So I just need to stop like being disgusting.
Jello
Like,
shots off the floor.
yeah, it was disgusting. It was like the grossest place you possibly can think of.
Whoa.
And I've been to some pretty gross places. Like, it was disgusting there. And I ate it off the floor, and I might have had something, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell anybody about this because I need to just make sure I don't have anything. Make sure I don't get a little sickness.
What would you do if you did get sick? Like, what was your game plan?
I didn't really have one. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's just me, girl. Like, I would just live my life as a prospering girl with a little bit of something down there.
You know what we need?
What?
Well, it's kind of off topic. I don't know if we
That's fine.
Is that
Let's...
okay? Is it okay with you?
Yes, let's pause this. Comment below. Is it okay with you?
We should get like a joint. That should be an episode.
Oh, just
The
us
weed
smoking?
episode.
But I think like it would get taken down. You don't
Why?
think?
They would do that?
Probably if we're like sitting here like maybe
Smoking
before
a
and then we
doobie?
come in.
Afraid the dog.
I don't know. Okay, so this is my thing about weed. I guess we're going into this a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know if I like it. Like, when I was in high school, I dabbled a lot into it, and I used to do it every single night from like junior to senior year because I was hella depressed. Because okay, so like junior year is when I like came out, right? And then I kind of just wanted to have my like rebellion phase. So like junior and senior year, I was
You're
kind of,
gay?
yeah. I'm like, yes, I am Nick. No, but junior and senior year is when I was like, okay, this is me, I'm being who I am, like I'm gonna go and just try everything. I wanna like go out, have a fun time. So that's when I started smoking. I used to do it every single night, like I needed it to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And that was great for me, like I thought it was amazing. But recently, like I would say the last year, right, that I've been like complaining about this.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Every time I like smoke, it like my head just starts getting really insecure. Like I start feeling like the world is against me. Like I start getting like so in my head about everything. I start overthinking everything. I've taken so many Instagram pictures down because of it. Like I don't know. It's just I don't know if it's for me, especially if I'm going in public. Like it has to be an ideal situation, like where I don't have to see people, I don't have to talk to people. Like I'm going to the movie theaters, we already have the tickets paid for. We're hitting the little McDonald's before in the parking lot. Like I can't just like go to a restaurant. Like those are like my horror stories.
Well, I haven't been doing it as long as he has. I've been doing it.
True.
How long have you been doing it?
6 months?
No.
Less.
No more.
More?
Yeah, 6, 7 months.
I don't know about that.
7 months. 7 months.
Oh, okay. And you feel like it's been great?
It's been great. I haven't had a bad experience. I feel like for me, like, I just don't like to drink. I'm not a drinker.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm a drinker.
I can like to drink, but I have to be a little high, I've learned. And then it makes it perfect.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get in my head with it. It's never like, I've never been in my head with it to the point where I'm like, oh, this is like bad. I have like anxiety, so maybe it's because the anxiety like I have, like it just isn't worse than that.
Right.
Or it's nothing I haven't felt before. So I'm like, I'm fine. When I do feel it, and that's rare when I do.
Right.
But like, it's great for me. I just get happy. I feel like, also, oh, can we talk about this?
What?
I want to try something stronger than weed one day.
Like what? Like a little. I feel like the same.
Like a little shroomy.
I was literally gonna say that. Like a little shroomy. I hear it changes people's lives, so like I'm kind of down for that.
Have you heard of ego death?
No.
So ego death is something that I don't know if it's acid or shrooms.
Oh, I think I've heard of it like once or
I
something.
don't know if it's acid or shrooms or both, but you have it and like you like confront yourself and you lose like all like ego. Like I don't know, like it can be really scary, it can be really eye-opening, or it can be both. Like you're like, I'm just another person, but it can be in a really good way. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I want to experience that.
See, I feel like I don't have like a huge ego, so I feel like I don't need that.
No, but
Also,
like it's like with anything. It's like you just see outside of yourself more. Like you're like, oh my god, like everything is interconnected.
Okay.
Like that plan I just showed. Everything is interconnected.
Like it felt that. You'd
Yeah.
be like, ooh, sorry. Like apologizing to the plant right now.
Exactly that.
You know what I think is if I did it, I feel like it would either be really good like that.
So, shrooms. Yeah.
True. No. It would either be really good or like I would hate it and it would fuck me up. And I feel like my life is okay right now. Like I have control of it. I just don't want to be messed up, and I feel like it might mess me up. So I don't know if I'm willing to go there.
Yeah. One day I definitely will be there. So you can meet
No,
me or
I'll
not.
do
You
it.
can meet me or not.
I don't know. We'll see down the line. Maybe I would. I probably would. Because I kind of want to just experience everything about life. Like, I
Right.
need to experience all
Right.
facets.
And why
like-
not do it together? Like,
True.
That's like really.
But I have to be ideal situation, like in an ideal spot, knowing that I have to do nothing
Mhm.
for like a good day or
Mhm.
two, like 2 days, because doesn't it last forever? Like 16 hours, I heard. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's what I'm saying. So
Wow.
Yeah.
That'll be a crazy one.
Cause like, and then if it goes bad and like time feels like it's slowing, and then you're there for like.
So you might
16
need 3
hours.
days. Like a day to prep, bitch. A day to prep.
Put me in a coma maybe, like afterwards,
right.
I don't have to think about it.
Wow.
But I've also heard like experiences where it's changed people's lives for the better.
Yeah,
too,
that's what I
so
mean.
I'm
Like the ego death.
do you know what's legalized in California?
What?
Shrooms.
You serious?
I don't know if I made that up. I heard it recently.
Let's go. Let's go right now.
Like you can go to the dispensary. and buy
I don't
it.
know. I feel like I have like experiences like I don't get crazy high.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know how much is like a lot. I'll take like 2. I do edibles for everyone watching at home, and they're like usually what 5 milligrams.
Yeah, so like.
I'll take 2 or
milligrams.
3.
Okay, 15 maybe.
And like I feel like I'll like have moments where I'm like experiencing like looking at things in like a new way.
Then
Just,
like before.
Yeah, in like a good way.
Okay.
Like I'm just having like a spiritual experience.
So maybe that is your next jump.
Maybe
I don't know
it
about
is.
that. I don't know if we should
Maybe
put
it
that
is.
out there. Also, I just looked at myself like, I'm sorry, I need to suck in this. It's like a little tight around here. Why did I get a little, like, I don't even know. I have no clue what that was about. Like, sorry about that. This is my new shirt, by the way. I got it the other day. I feel like recently, I had like a phase about like a year ago where I used to wear rings all the time. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And like recently, I have been wearing nothing. I'm a server at a little restaurant. It's so weird because like, I'm like, we have jobs. Like when you see people on the internet, you're like, oh, they're just doing the internet. But
Yeah.
us over here,
We got jobs.
we got nothing. Yeah, we have a job.
Ugh, we
So it's
got
like,
jobs.
I stopped wearing rings for a while, and I feel like recently, like I've been feeling like a bland human. So I've been trying to like get back into like style and putting on rings and all of that. These are my cute little rings. I don't know if you can see them up there. But yeah, I don't know, especially since I've been at college, like I feel like I need to step it up. Like when I go out, like I want the men to see me. Looking so cute. Speaking of men,
Man.
should we even talk about men? Like I want it to be that cute like podcaster who never speaks of men.
Well, you're a gay person, so don't let you go.
True. What does that mean? Like we're supposed to be into men? Like, okay, so the other weekend, this has been on my chest and I just have to talk about
Should we
it.
go?
Hmm.
Should we talk about our types first? Just like, should we do an intro?
Oh, okay, yeah, let's get into our types, go.
You go.
My type is a A white man. I was gonna say, and I was like, okay, let me just finish the sentence. No, I actually don't. Yeah, that's probably like usually what I go for. I like someone who's a little beefier because I go to the gym, so like I've been appreciating that gym bod recently. It fluctuates though, like I could go for a skinny man, I could go for a little beefier of a man. I honestly like, I don't know, it just depends on the guy, but I like dark hair, dark features, a little tan skin maybe in there.
Although.
What's your type? I already know the answer to this.
I don't
know why I'm asking, because I already know, like...
I don't really have a type.
Oh, okay, lies.
I don't really have a type,
lie.
but I like them big, I like them beefy. They need to have width. Like, we need to like be like, alright, like, let's kind of widen it up.
Mm,
Like,
just
they need to be like
be-
just big, huge, strong. Any race, anything.
Any particular that you prefer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hispanic men.
Oh.
He is a lover of Hispanic men. Like, I love a good Hispanic too sometimes. Like, I know what you're talking about, but Nick's like type, like, give a Hispanic man to Nick and he crumples on the floor.
I do love Hispanic men.
Yeah,
I
that
do
is
love
true.
Hispanic men.
And for some odd reason, I feel like I attract short men. I think that that's like my biggest
Really?
flaw. Yeah. I recently, okay, so
Are we tall?
I'm
We're
5'10".
I'm 5'9".
I'm 5'11". Me like straight men on Tinder being like, I'm 5'11" when they're 5'10". No, I think I'm 5'11".
I don't know. I'm 5'8", 5'9".
Okay, well we're pretty tall.
Okay.
I would say.
Okay.
No, we're like I feel
Average.
like average. Like you're a little below average.
Yeah. And you're just average.
And I'm just average. So maybe like when I think I attract short men, they're always like my same height. So maybe they're just like average.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Same.
I'm okay with that.
No, I don't think I am. I want like 6'2" or higher. If there's a 6'2" man out there watching this, like, come to me because I don't know, like, but you know what it is? Like, short kings are really humble, I feel.
I don't know if that's true.
You don't think
I
so?
feel like sometimes they have more to prove, so it comes out in them.
They have more to prove, but they're like, oh, I can't like walk up to somebody and be like, oh, I'm hot because I'm
Maybe
like
that-
tall.
yeah.
So like they have to compensate more with the personality.
But that might be pent up frustration that might result in that, and then.
I don't know. I'm not trying to
They
like
may-
unpack the short kings.
I know.
Like, drama. I'm like, we'll leave that to them to figure
Right,
out.
right.
But I was gonna say that I've been attracting short men recently. Like I don't know why. Like short men need to leave me alone. I went to this bar that's near our college a couple of weeks ago, and this guy's friend came up to me. Which, by the way, why the fuck is your friend coming up to me? Like, get your ass over here. So he came up to me and he's like, oh, my friend sees you at the gym all the time. I've never seen this.
That's
man.
scary. a little
It is
bit.
kind of scary because I've literally never seen this man.
Like, bitch, why
It's
you-
not like fan behavior. Like I
Yeah.
have some fans out there, right? But like he was like, my friend's seen you at the gym all the time. He wants to get your snap, so I gave him the snap. But then I was like, where's your friend at? He's like over there. So I walk over to the guy and
Yeah, you had to walk over to him.
yeah. But he was like 2 feet away too,
Oh.
which is like the worst part. I'm like, it's not like your friend just like happened to be
That's
like,
really awkward. Why do you
he's
even
like
ask
right
him to do
there.
that?
Mhm, true. So that's what I was saying. But he was talking to like another person, so
Oh.
still not an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, I like the confidence in a man. But I walked up to him, obviously, because that's what I do. Like, no, you're not just gonna get away with that. I walked up to him, and I remember touching him. Like, the one thing that I noticed, I told you this. Do you remember know what I'm gonna say?
The arms?
He was beefy. He was beefy. He was muscly, and he had
Oh.
beef to him, and he was just so attractive. But he was my height. And he ended up being an asshole, and he doesn't get my humor either, so yeah, he was just not, like, I feel like the short kings are never good.
Wow.
Yeah. He was, okay, so this is what I mean, like, he doesn't,
Well, I don't know if we want the short king army on us right now.
true, fuck, do they have a big army though? Like, what short, like, how many
Well,
short
I don't
kings
know.
men are
It's not a
watching?
big army, bitch, but
It's a smaller one.
Like-
No, but how many, like, short men are watching this right now?
Oh.
I think it's just the girls and the gays. And that's all I want. Like, I really
Yeah.
just do everything for the girls and gays. I hate straight men. I've been on this recently, too. And
I am a straight man, by the way.
you may have thought, but then he opened his mouth at the beginning, so you realized he wasn't. Could you imagine if you were straight?
That, I've thought about it before.
That you're straight?
No.
Oh,
Well,
like being, like, as if you were straight.
well, both. But, let's focus on one for now.
Do we
That's
unpack that one another
Another
episode?
episode,
Right, got it.
But like, wouldn't that be such an alternate reality? Like, there's a world where we're both straight. There's like, I always think about that. There's
I
a
don't think
dimension-
so. I
there's
think
a
you're
dimension
lying.
where like, we are another way.
No, I completely agree that there's like multiple dimensions, but in no dimension am I like, hey bro, Like, no, it just doesn't happen. I can't tap into that.
Maybe it's like it's a distant dimension.
It's a really far dimension. Like, I can't.
Like in the corner, like
not even
shoved
seen
in
with
there,
the human
like,
eye.
right.
Like, it's just barely noticeable. It's like
Exactly
a little
that.
crumb.
Yeah.
I don't think so. You think?
Yeah.
You think there's like a universe for everything, like everything?
Oh, for sure.
I will say this, I have met people in my life that I've been like, in a past life, like I definitely married this person.
Really?
Yeah. I'll tell you who after.
Okay.
Do you know who I'm thinking about? It's this man that I was obsessed
Oh.
with. Yeah, and he died.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I don't know if I can say that. Should I say that? Should I keep that in? We'll keep it in.
Okay.
For now. It was just a crush. Like, I never talked to this man, by the
Yeah.
way. I should put that out there in case
Yeah.
this one day resurfaces and comes for me. We're not sure if he died. I don't want to put that out there. Allegedly.
Oh.
Can't say that. Like, I don't want people connecting the dots.
Allegedly.
But I feel like there's some people that I've, like, realized in my life that I'm like, we definitely had a past before. Like, we definitely had...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, have you ever met someone you're like, I feel like I knew them in a past life?
Yeah, their energy just feels like familiar.
Right. I saw this thing on TikTok and it was like, there's this word for like, I think in Japanese or Korean culture, something like that, where it's like every person that you've like brushed into or like passed, like you knew them in a past life.
That's kind of crazy.
I know, it's like crazy to think about.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't know if I like that either.
Like, I want new people.
Right.
Like, what if I want new people?
Like, cycle it through, because I'm sure not all these people were great. So.
Right.
Okay, so if you guys are wondering why there's a little bit of a cut there, I got one battery for my camera and it died, so that's kind of that. What were we talking about again? The multiple different universes. Yeah, I really have not much more to say about that one.
I just think there should be more people. Don't give me these same bitches rolling.
No, oh yeah, that's what we were saying. It's like, I don't know if I want the same people in my story in
Right.
life every single time.
Let's
Like, I think we need to change it
Let's
up.
get some new blood in here.
Right.
Let's
like-
freshen things up.
True, and like, also, I just think that like, I don't know, like, apparently these people weren't like as important in my life because they just brushed past me in the world, you know?
That's crazy.
I've never
Well,
met
maybe
anybody
they-
that I'm like,
Maybe they were.
true.
Wow.
But I've never met anybody that I'm like, oh my god, they're drop dead gorgeous. Like, if they were in my life, like, you know what I mean?
Are they supposed to be?
Oh, I guess not, just people in your life.
I guess just people.
But I need like a good man to repeat himself. Like, I need a good 6'5" man.
Little reincarnation.
Yeah, truly. Oh, I have to get back to the straight men.
Okay.
Because they're ruining my life, and I just want to put that out there. And I think the rest of the world and all the gay community probably.
Yeah.
Maybe even the straight
Oh.
women community too.
Ladies?
Ladies, let us know. Comment down below, let us know. I have had my fair share of disgusting straight men in my life. How about you?
Yeah. I would say
Gross.
that.
Like, I think they're all just gross, and I think that we should start neutering straight men, just
Oh.
straight off the bat. Like,
I haven't thought of things that way.
true, because like, they honestly are just here for that woman hookup. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've never met a straight man. Well, okay, well, let's not say that, because there's probably great straight men out there. Are there? I have yet to meet them. I have yet to meet them.
Like,
And let me tell you about the most disgusting straight men I have ever met in my entire life.
okay.
Well, so far.
Spill it.
I'm sure there's more to come.
Probably.
I don't want to like put that out there that I'm
Oh.
never going to meet another one.
No more to come.
So I used to hang out with this group of people. I have to be very vague because like this is like, you know,
Yeah.
my real
Fake
life.
names or we know?
No, we're just not going to name them because they
Okay.
don't even deserve a name.
Oh.
So I used to hang out with this group of people and they had these like disgusting men. Like one of them literally was like, Andrew Tate's not a bad guy. And like I should have seen that and been like, okay, like maybe I
Let's
should back
run.
up. Let's run.
Let's run.
But they were like, I was there for the girls, and the girls and I, like, we all used to go out, and we used to go to the boys' house, they called it. Fucking disgusting. Like, also, why do straight men ride for straight men who are, like, just shitty to them? Like, the amount of straight men that have been like, oh, yeah, like, my friend, like, fucked my girlfriend,
Yeah.
and, like, they'll still ride for them. They'll be like, but it's one of the boys. Like, no girls,
That's what?
like girls just respect each other. Like they just get
Yeah.
each other. Like the girls and the gays just respect each other. Like none of that shit happens. Like I
Yeah.
ride for them, but I have reason to ride for them because they've
Yeah.
always like been there for me.
Yeah.
But like straight men, they just settle for like the worst men, and they're like, oh, that's just the boys. So anyways, hung out with them, and we would always go to like the boys' house. The group of like men house. By the way, this was like a halfway house. Like it was
Ooh.
disgusting in there. Like I remember they didn't have a toilet plunger. No, the thing that scrapes in the toilet. What do you call that?
Scrubber.
Yeah, they didn't have one of those. Like the toilet was disgusting, and like there was one guy who kind of ran the house, but the rest of them were just like disgusting and feral. Like you could tell that like if this one man wasn't there, it would have been like they would have never gotten that toilet scrubber like ever. So, anyways. We used to go to this halfway house, and it wasn't actually a halfway house. Should I preference that? Like, I probably should let you know. It was just
Well,
like,
did you know for sure?
yes, like none of them
Oh.
had been to jail.
Oh.
Is that what a halfway house is? Or like recovering
I
addicts?
actually don't know. I think it
I
is
don't know
that.
either. I think it's recovering addicts,
I
right?
think it's that.
So, anyways, this halfway house, we go there, and the most that I would be there was to like pregame before we went out to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the most I would do. But like these disgusting men, I would always catch them being like making little jokes about me, about over nothing. Like this one guy who was part of the group, I remember like he was going home one day,
Mm-hmm.
and we were all like at the friend's house, and we were gonna stay at her house. So I was like, oh, like we'll walk you home, and I was very like adamant on like walking home. Granted, I was a little drunk,
Mhm.
but we were very adamant on like walking. I was like very adamant on walking him home, and like the boys like later on mentioned the fact that like they were like, oh, like you were like, oh, like you can't walk him home tonight. Like this is in weeks after, so I like know that they had been talking about it. It was just disgusting. So anyways, one day they were like, oh, Ryan's banned from the boys' house. First of all, bitch, you can't ban me from a halfway house with a bunch of men who get no pussy.
Yeah.
Like you just can't do that. It's like I'm getting treated. Like this is a treat that I have to never go back there again. Let it be known. And they were like, oh, Brian's banned, like blah, blah, blah. And they basically said that I was annoying and I was entitled. But like didn't have any reason as to why I was. So that was like the last time I like hang out with those men. Like it was disgusting. I was like, this is like why I don't try and hang around straight men. Honestly, it's my fault because I should have heard the Andrew Tate thing and I should have ran.
Yeah,
But I was there
that
for the
was
girls. Like I
crazy.
never really even talked to the guys that much. But it just shows like gay men, like straight men, anything I do, like they're gonna make a joke about it. I'm like the little, what do you call it? Like punching bag for them.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like they have no reason to hate on me, but they're like, let me just pick him and choose him.
Because you're not a woman.
True.
You're not a woman they want to fuck, so.
That's what I said to them, and this is also another topic that I was talking about with them, and it was like disgusting. I was like, I don't think any straight man like has a friend with a woman that they don't want to fuck.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, like I know there's plenty of women that I would. I'm like, but if you had the opportunity, if you guys were a little drunk, you had the opportunity, like you would, and they just would not like come off that hill. And like, especially this group of straight men, like I don't know about all straight men, but like this group, like you could tell, like that's their only goal.
Yeah,
that's their only
yeah.
goal. Like since then I've seen them at bars and stuff, and like they all come together, but they split apart, and they're all talking to different girls for like 2 seconds at a time, and you could tell they get no bitches. Like they get nothing. There's nothing there. Also,
Well, that's why they're Andrew Tate fans.
that's what I'm saying. That's where it all starts, and
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, now they think they can get any woman, like, and then they get nothing because like women can smell it out. Like
Yeah.
they're not stupid and fucking idiots.
I
Like they
know.
can smell it out. They can see the signs. Like
Yeah.
we know it. Also, nobody talks about the fact that like 10 to 15% of straight men will like never look a gay man in the eyes. Like there's been so many people that I'm like, oh, it'll be like my friend's friend. I'll be talking to him, I'll be like, hi, what's up? And then he's like not looking me in the eyes. Or if I'm at like a little party or something, like he'll be like talking to me, but like won't look me in the eyes. Isn't that fucking crazy?
That
Like
is crazy. Like there's something just psychologically they can't fake.
Like they can't, like
They
it's
can't face that.
crazy. Like
They
they
can't
couldn't,
face
like
that.
I'm telling you, avoiding eye contact, like looking down, looking at another person, but talking to me.
That's crazy.
This is why I can't. Like all straight men need to. Oh shit, I can't say
Oh.
that. Shy?
Do they? Clap if they should suffer.
You really want them to comment. They want them to clap. Really involved
Yeah.
into this process.
Wendy Williams.
What?
Clap if they should suffer.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah.
I just saw a recent clip of Wendy Williams, and she was like, "How'd you lose the weight?
She's
Were you
so
bulimic?"
funny.
Like, And I feel like that's like you'll get canceled for saying that nowadays, but in her time it was kind of funny.
I just seen her like performing like on this show. What was it? Not The Voice, The Masked Singer.
I was like, where is she?
Oh
Like,
my God.
Where has she been?
So good.
Really?
What a peach.
Like she can sing good?
No.
Oh.
It was a show.
Oh.
It was a show.
But I don't get what The Masked Singer is. I kind of wanted to get into it because
She
like
was a
everyone
pair of
talks-
lips. I think that's like.
Oh, that was her costume. But
Yeah.
does she sing and then you have to guess who it is?
Yeah, but I don't
I
know.
think
I don't know
that's
if they,
what
I
they
think
said.
they all knew it was her. I don't really know.
I feel like The
I don't
Voice,
watch that
like
show.
Wendy Williams, like she has like one of those one of a kind voices that like.
I don't know if she was a singer in that. She was a performer, but she
Oh,
wasn't
she was a-
playing.
okay.
She was like I wasn't know.
She opened
was
her
She
mouth.
was singing.
There was stuff coming out.
She was singing. She's a performer, and that's.
You know what
Wendy,
else-
if you want me on your show, just kind of.
She doesn't have the show anymore.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No.
Wendy Williams got that show like got deleted.
Really?
Like,
That's
I don't
sad.
know, it's gone into the universe.
Bring it back.
You know what I think about
Or
sometimes?
do we not bring it back? Is she bad?
No, I want to bring it back.
Okay.
I'm here for Wendy.
Okay.
Is that a bad take?
I don't know.
We don't know. I honestly, I thought she was like a little niche, like a little cute. She's such an
I
icon.
think she's
like,
pretty funny.
I think she is too. She's an icon. She's funny. I
When
feel
she
like
collapsed in that Statue of Liberty costume.
no,
Yeah.
I know.
That wave.
But I don't know if that's like her being funny
Oh.
or just her like having problems,
Oh.
like overheating. Like I feel like
No,
that was the issue.
overeating.
But so Wendy, if you want to be on our show because you
Oh.
don't have a show,
Wendy.
we don't really have room for a third chair.
Oh.
In the future, we'll get you a third
We'll
chair.
rent out a
Wendy.
space for
just
you,
for
Wendy.
you. Just want to let you know that.
Yeah,
Wendy.
we'll fly you out.
But you know what I think about is like, do singers like moan or do they like sing
Oh.
like a little verse when they're
What?
when they're getting down dirty? Like, do you think Taylor Swift's like ah
Wait.
ah ah? You know?
No, I don't know.
Like if they're getting railed, like are they moaning? Are they like
oh.
mm,
So what is Ariana doing?
ah yeah
wait, wait.
SpongeBob.
What?
Did you hear about that? Ethan Slater.
No.
Okay, so let me fill you in.
Who's Ethan Slater?
Okay, Ethan Slater is in Wicked,
Who's what? The musical?
the musical that she's in. And
SpongeBob?
yes.
How does this relate to SpongeBob?
Okay, no, he played SpongeBob on Broadway.
Oh.
But now he's in the movie Wicked with Ariana
Oh.
Grande.
Oh.
And allegedly he had a wife.
Oh shit! I know
Remember?
who this is.
Yeah, yeah. He had a wife and he left his wife and child for Ariana Grande, allegedly. So we need to say that because
That's crazy.
isn't that insane? He's so ugly. And he also looks like Frankie Grande, so.
He kind of does.
Not saying that Frankie Grande is ugly, but in my perception. I just.
Didn't Frankie Grande do blackface?
Did he?
I think he did.
We don't know. Maybe that was like 20 years ago, like 10 years ago.
But does it matter if it was 20 years ago? Like it wasn't right then.
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people did it then, but it wasn't right then.
It wasn't right then. But that's like the conversation where it's like, in that time, people were so like,
I don't think that time is.
do we
like,
just not? I
There-
don't think we should have.
I don't think so. I think we should hold them to that standard because, in that time there were still people that weren't doing that and were
True.
fighting against it. There were still people who are like most people today, or more people today.
Right.
Back then, so I feel like those people were. It was just easier to be bad, I guess maybe. But
Yeah.
those people were still bad, and I think they should still be viewed as just as bad.
Right. Like, well, like, if they apologize, do we still hold them to that even if it was like 10 years ago?
I don't know. That's really not for me.
But if it's something
Blackface
like-
isn't for me to forgive.
True, I guess you're right. Same.
But-
So maybe we hate him, maybe we don't.
Yeah.
But also, like, I was thinking, like, somebody who's like, should I say James Charles? Or
No, we don't forgive him.
we don't forgive him. Because he's still, like, actively, I think, doing that stuff.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. That's our new word, allegedly.
Allegedly.
All we can say.
All we can
allegedly.
say is it's alleged.
True. Should we get into our little music of the week?
Oh yeah. You go first.
Okay, wait, I have a little list coming up
Okay,
here.
sure.
I actually know them off the top of my head, but I just want to like pretend like I have a list coming up here.
Oh. Okay, I know them too.
Oh, Agora Hills by Doja Cat, slay. The rest of the album,
Yeah.
I don't know about the
It's
rest of the
okay.
album.
There's a yeah.
Like, I don't know about that.
Is she even canceled? Do we know?
Um,
She's been wilding out.
she like
recently.
hates her fans.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Like, she, like, hates her fans?
Yeah.
I feel like at first I was like, oh, she's just doing it to play into, like,
Yeah.
this, like,
Character
where it's like, oh, I'm changing and, like, whatever. First of all, never diss your fans, because that's, like, the people who, like,
Yeah.
put you up in the first place.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, because it's like, what are you gonna do now, Doja? Like,
Yeah, I
what's
know.
up now? Like,
That's
where do you
crazy.
go from here?
I heard that there's like been less. Maybe I'm wrong. I heard there's been like it's been significantly less like streams.
Well, I think, like, also just the album, in my opinion, was a flop.
Yeah.
Agora Hills is amazing. Like, if that was a single, I think the girls would have eaten that up. That would have been perfect, amazing. But the rest of the songs I've listened to, and, like, they're not for me.
I don't know if I've listened to the full album.
You haven't listened
I
to
mean,
it.
I might have gotten.
I don't even think I have.
I
Like,
might have gotten halfway and got distracted.
yeah, and that shows
And
a lot
that's like
about
not
the
a good
album.
sign. But
I feel like that just shows a lot. Like,
Um,
maybe this album isn't her
yeah.
best. She also had no features, so we have to, like, give her a little
She had
mercy
no
there.
features.
She had no features on it.
Oh.
So, like, there's a lot of clout that she could have gotten that missed out there.
Wow.
But I don't know. Agora Hills is my song of the week. And then also, I've been listening to all of the Olivia Rodrigo album. I feel like that album was like she needs to win an award. You're not a fan.
Oh.
I just looked at your face and I was like,
I
ooh.
never really listened to it.
You haven't really listened to it. Okay, well, I think that album's amazing. I think it's like Hell is a teenage girl. Like, you know that TikTok sound where it's like,
Yeah.
Hell is Sofia Coppola. Hell is a teenage girl. Like, that's very much what the album is. I feel like I'm a little teenage girl. I'm a grown-ass 21-year-old. I don't know if that's grown.
Yeah.
But I'm, like, 21. I don't know if I should be listening to, like, a little teenage girl album.
Yeah.
But I live for it, honestly. It's, like, it's amazing.
It's an era.
Yeah, it's an era. What's your songs of the week?
Well, these aren't new songs. I think Radiohead's like. I think it was from the 90s, this album.
Oh, yeah. Love Radiohead.
Love Radiohead. Just and Black Star by Radiohead. Those have been amazing. And this is, well, everyone knows Dancing Queen. I'm really in my Dancing Queen by
Yeah.
ABBA era.
You did say that was, like, your biography. What is it, like your opener?
Yeah.
If you had to go with biography.
If my movie was like a soundtrack, like, that would be the opener probably.
The opener or the ending?
Oh.
You can... Oh, wait, we don't want to get copyrighted.
Wait,
like,
no.
imagine it's, like, the end and the credits are rolling, or it's, like, you walking off. Like,
Yeah, probably would be that. Like sunrise in the background, like I'm getting on the bus, like.
Or do you die?
Don't
at the
know
end
why
of
I'm
it?
leaving.
I've never seen a biography. Do you die at the end?
Oh, not always.
Or is it just, like, a period of your life?
Could be either.
Because imagine it's, like, you sitting in, like, a hospital bed. You could... Like, I would die for that. I would live for that.
That's still me vibes though.
I feel like I don't... Yeah, honestly.
That is still me vibes.
I don't know what my, like, ending song would be. Maybe, like, the Call Me By Your Name. That's, like, my favorite movie, by the way, if you don't know. Like, Call Me By Your Name is probably my favorite movie ever. Like, a little mystery of love to
Yeah,
end
it's a
off
good
my movie or something.
Oh, to see. Oh, we can't.
Oh, we can.
We can't.
I was thinking that we're, like, singing
I know,
good enough
right,
to
right.
be, like, copyrighted. Okay, yeah, sure. But also... I feel like I don't, like, what are they going to write the biography about? I need to do some more stuff in this
Oh, I'm
lifetime.
writing my own.
Oh. Okay.
Filming and everything.
Oh, you're doing the whole thing. You're doing the whole gig.
Just the kind of hobby.
So, ABBA, Radiohead,
Yeah. Ethel Cain.
Ethel Cain. I knew it would make it in there.
I love
knew it
Ethel
was.
Cain. She's probably my
She's mother
favorite
to you.
artist. Yeah. Next time she's on tour, I'm gonna have to go see her.
So,
True.
my mother would be like Taylor.
Yeah.
Two
Taylor
different-
Swift.
two
We're kinda
completely-
like,
yeah.
we're kinda
That's where we
yin and
differ.
yang.
That's where we differ.
A little
for
bit.
Sure.
A Long Unfortunate While by Ethel Cain. That's one that's really good.
Been hitting you
Yeah,
recently?
it's unreleased, but it's on YouTube.
Oh.
It's really amazing.
Speaking about unreleased and Ariana Grande, Fantasize.
Oh yeah,
Such a good
one.
song.
That's a good
She
one.
needs to release this because she's not, because
Why not?
of whatever reason.
Oh.
She's like a wicked girl now. Like, she has to be classy,
Oh.
sing pretty, I feel.
Really?
But I think she's gonna
I
be
didn't
on
actually know
release
she was
soon.
on Wicked, so that's actually news to me.
Oh,
I knew about the
think it
Ethan
is.
Slater thing, but I didn't know that was like about that.
Yeah, that's like how they met. Like, falling in love with your co-star. Which I get. Like, if I had a co-star and, like, we're doing intimate scenes, I probably would fall in love with them too, but I feel like they just don't have a stable relationship. Like, if you're leaving your
Yeah, I
wife
feel
and
like
a kid...
Yeah, I feel like why would you get into a relationship with someone like that? Because won't they just leave you one day?
Right.
Like if they left someone before they were literally married to and had kids with?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Ariana Grande just, like, has these men for a little bit and then discards them. I don't know if we should be judging her.
I don't
for
know
that.
if we
Like,
should.
we don't
be.
know her like
We don't
that.
know her. So.
Well, we're judging her brother harder, and
Well, yeah, I know.
that's kind of like...
So I guess we'll, girly slay on, queen. You know?
Yes.
Like, very that.
Oh, next week,
Next week?
Nick's birthday.
Oh, it is my birthday next week.
So we're gonna do like a little birthday episode, maybe get some party hats, and then the week after that is the Halloween episode, which we have
We should get cake.
costumes for
I
the
don't really
birthday
like
episode.
cake, but we'll get it. Yeah.
Get your cake.
Yeah. Little one we can eat.
Eat up. No, but then
Be cute.
Halloween's next the following week.
Yeah.
We can't tell you guys our costumes.
No.
We already know what we're gonna wear.
Yeah.
And it's a touchy subject.
It is a touchy
It's not. I
subject.
just don't want to expose
Oh.
it. I don't want to give it out. Because y'all will copy it.
Yeah, you will copy it. It's pretty
Not-
out of the box.
They might copy yours.
Mine's pretty out of the box, so I don't know if you guys will be able to.
Get
but...
excited for that. Well, it's 2 weeks away. Maybe we shouldn't be like hyping them up yet.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. Can you wait? They can wait.
They can wait. And I guess that's all we can say.
I guess that's all we can say.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like, good first little episode there.
I think so too.
It's a little short because I need to figure out this camera situation and the battery and everything like that. But then in future episodes, we will have gotten the flow. We'll get it down. We're gonna try and post once a week.
Mm-hmm.
See how that goes.
See how that goes.
Go, which we say this is when we do our outros. Like, go subscribe to my YouTube.
Subscribe to his YouTube.
And also go get Nick's new poetry book. He just released.
I
this
didn't
week,
release
so.
it.
He is a poet, though. I always say he's
I'm not a poet.
modern day Emily Dickinson. We were
I'm
just
not a
talking
poet.
about this. He is a poet, and watch. You know what this is? I had to include this in here because, like, in the future, like in a year or two, when you actually release a poetry book, then I can like pull this up.
No, that actually won't be happening, so.
Ding. Okay, well, stay tuned, guys, for next week.
And that's all we can say.
That's all we can say. Do we walk off or we just sit here?
Oh, we're not. Let's just sit here.
You can.
Oh, wait.